Today, we're going to be doing a comparison between these three stick vacuums. Over on the left, in the blue, we have the Bissell Featherweight. In the center, we have the InterCleaner stick vacuum. And then in the gray and yellow, we have the Eureka stick vacuum. So during this comparison, we're going to go ahead and clean up the same exact size mess with all three vacuums and see which one does the best job. These are all extremely similar. They all plug in. They have about the same storage, but they do have some different accessories that we will go over at the very end. For now, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the cleaning test. So to start the test, we're gonna use the Bissell vacuum right over here. All right. And that was no problem for the Bissell Featherweight. I will say I did have to lift this over the pile of chips, but normally your mess is probably not going to be a pile. It's probably going to be more spread out. That was just my fault there. But overall, this thing has a lot of suction power and it cleaned that mess up really fast and no debris is dropping back out of the vacuum. Let's go ahead and check out the InterCooler and see how it does. Wow, this one did a great job. This thing has a lot of suction power. I think I'm gonna venture to say that this one might have a little extra suction power. And so far, I'm very impressed with this one as well. Let's go ahead and keep moving on and make this pretty quick and go over to the Eureka stick vacuum. And that Eureka probably did the fastest job yet. Keep in mind, we are cleaning the exact same size mess up. Every time I clean it up, I just empty it back on the floor and I make sure I get every last crumb. So we are testing with the same mess and this one seemed to do the job the quickest. I'm gonna say it's most likely because of its actual turning head. This head has the most movement and I love that. And then it also seems to have a little extra clearance right here on the front. So if you go at a pile, the pile will kind of start getting pushed down. It's not just one big flat bar there. It kind of curves it right where it needs to, right by the suction port. So I do really like this stick vacuum. Overall, they all did pretty well, but the Eureka seemed to do it just the fastest. All right, so let me go ahead and give you my final conclusion on all three of these vacuums. So this is the Bissell Featherweight. This is a great vacuum. I grew up with one of these around the house. It's been around for a long time and it does come with an accessory. We have a crevice cleaner right there. So to use it, you would take off the brush down there and you would just push this right inside of there. So that's how you would use it. And then of course you guys could get rid of the handle and use this just in the car or something like that. Overall, a great vacuum, and I love the way this one looks and just how simple it is. So next up, we have the InterCooler. This is one of my favorites, mostly because it comes with so many accessories. So inside of the box, they give us something pretty unique. You guys could actually make an accessory like this. All these are basically interchangeable. So we have this angle piece, we have a crevice tool, a bristle brush tool, just a bunch of different attachments, basically anything you could ever need, another bristle brush, a bigger crevice tool, and even an extra filter. So overall, this one comes with the most amount of attachments. Something I will mention is that the cord itself does not come with a cable clip. So you kind of just have to twist it in there. And to me, that's the only thing that I've noticed as like a con maybe for the InterCooler. So let's keep going to the Eureka. All right, so I still have the Eureka plugged in. This one is a great machine, and if I had to choose a favorite thing about this one, it's gonna be how the head actually rotates. We have a lot of good movement on the head, rubber wheels, great suction power, it's easy to empty out. And then also, this is our main attachment. We have one crevice tool, and other than that, that's basically it for the Eureka. It's another very simple setup, but it does the job very well and has a very powerful motor. So anyways, that is my comparison between these 3 stick vacuums.